Hey everyone, my name is Rosa Gomez. My vitamin mineral project is on the mineral zinc. As you can see, there's a picture right there of different forms of it. So, the roles of zinc in the body. Zinc is an important mineral because it helps the immune system fight off invading bacteria and viruses, and zinc also helps make proteins and DNA. So, a couple things that zinc does do is that when I researched, it helps heal wounds. It's very important for women who are pregnant, women who are lactating, breastfeeding, also for babies, like newborns, infants, toddlers, even like up to 5 year olds. It's very important because it does help growth. And with low zinc, it does affect growth a lot, which I will get into throughout the PowerPoint. So, RDA for children, adults, and pregnant women. So, like I said earlier, during pregnancy, infancy, and childhood, the body needs zinc to grow and develop properly. Zinc also helps wounds heal, and it is important for proper senses of taste and smell. So, that's kind of a typo. So, basically, the second one is that zinc helps wounds heal, and it is important for proper development of senses of taste and smell. So if you don't have enough zinc, you probably won't be able to taste as well or smell as well because the zinc is very important for growth. And when growing, when women are pregnant, those senses develop in the womb. So the RDA for adults 19 plus years is 11 milligrams a day for men and 8 milligrams for women. Pregnancy and lactation require slightly more at 11 milligrams and 12 milligrams, respectively, because again, it is very important for growth and babies need all the nutrients they can when being developed. So, nutrient deficiency for zinc. Zinc deficiency can be characterized by growth retardation, loss of appetite, and impaired immune function. So, by growth retardation, that means that it can be very delayed or something can be wrong with it. Loss of appetite. Zinc is a trace mineral, so you don't need a lot of it, but if you do not have enough, it does affect the body because zinc affects the growth of everything in the body, not just the senses or height. It deals with development of organs, development of systems in the body, immune, respiratory, digestive, all that. And impaired immune function because it does help cells and it's part of DNA. So it's needed for that as well. Cells are part of the body that do grow. We don't see it, but it does happen, and zinc is very important for that. In severe cases of nutrient deficiency, it includes hair loss, diarrhea, delayed sexual maturation, impotence, and hypogonadism in males. And again, these things all include systemic functions or growth or development, and zinc is a very important part of that. So, for the nutrient toxicity, intakes of 150 or 450 milligrams of zinc could lead to severe toxicity. Signs and symptoms include nausea, vomiting, loss of appetite, abdominal cramps, diarrhea, and headaches. The upper limit for zinc is 40 milligrams a day for all males and females ages 19 plus years. So basically, um, as you get older, the more you need. Um, in the before, it says right here, daily, it's 11 milligrams a day for men and 8 milligrams for women. And the pregnancy requires more at 11 milligrams and 12 milligrams. So once you get older, you do need more zinc, but also in infancy, you have this almost the same amount of zinc because you're growing and a lot of things can happen in the womb with growth of babies. So it's needed at a higher dosage so they can develop successfully. Um, and the upper limit is 40 because if you do any more than that, it's very toxic to the body. Then supplements and food sources of zinc. I have a picture here. It has a couple little things that are better help you understand what zinc is in. There's a lot of plant-based things. There's peas, there's a lot of meat, there's grains, there's a couple different things. Like I said earlier, since zinc is a trace mineral, only small amounts are needed in the body, but it is needed for almost 100 enzymes to carry out chemical reactions. So, in other words, zinc is very much needed in many different things that happen in the body. It's things that we don't see with our eyes, but we see as we get older, as we develop. Very high things that include zinc are meats, poultry, and seafood. And it kind of makes sense because, well, it does make sense because if we eat zinc, we grow and we mature and it helps our bodies. And the same goes for animals. They grow, they mature, and things like that. And since we eat animals, it correlates. But also, a lot of plant-based foods include legumes and whole grains, but these contain phytates that bind to the mineral, lowering absorption. So yes, plant-based things do carry zinc, but because it includes phytates, we don't get as much from it, which is why it's important when you get zinc to have meat. But if you can't, there's also other things. It's just you won't get as much, which is why it's very risky for vegetarians and vegans and stuff like that. Supplements can also be found in pill form or lozenges, so that's an alternative for vegetarians or vegans. They can get them in pills or they can take lozenges. Some interesting facts about zinc is that zinc melts at 787 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 420 degrees Celsius, and it boils at 1,665 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 907 degrees Celsius. And that is a lot of heat for zinc to melt. Zinc makes up about 0.004% of the Earth's crust, so it is something that can be found on Earth. It doesn't make up a lot of it, but it's still around, so it does make a difference. Zinc is found to enhance eyesight, preventing the onset of macular degeneration. So zinc helps you see better, and it prevents your eyesight from getting worse. A fun fact that I also found is that the US penny is 98% zinc with a copper coating. So zinc isn't needed that much, and it's only 0.004% of the Earth's crust, but you basically see it and you touch it every day because it's in a penny. And who doesn't know what a penny is? Who doesn't use a penny every day? And also, zinc and copper together make brass. So that is what my project was about. It was on zinc. Here are my links right here, and I hope you guys have a